Well, we're going to replace you, a defenseman, with yet another defenseman. Come on in, Travis. Travis Dermott standing by, all dressed up.
On skates, too.
On skates. He likes to look taller.
Multi-talented. You put it all together here.
Come on in here, Travis. Pride of Newmarket, Ontario, and getting set today. How has camp been going for you here as we get into the final stages and you get prepared? A year ago, you're getting ready to go back to junior. Things a little different this time around.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you come in this year with a little more knowledge under your belt, and you just kind of try to do whatever you can with it. We came in knowing there's a lot of good D, so I didn't expect any position right off the bat. So just kind of working hard and seeing how things unfold.
What do you take away from some of these guys that you've had the opportunity to watch either on TV or you've had an opportunity to play a little bit with, but now you've had a training camp to go through with some of the more experienced NHL level guys. What do you take away from it going into this season?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of good D here. So you kind of try to look at the older guys, the guys that don't really know what they're doing, and just kind of try to take in as much as you can. Any little tricks that they do, you kind of try to pick up on, and maybe you can put it into your game somehow. So,
when did that shiner happen?
Oh, last year in rookie tournament, I got a nice cross check to the face.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, you look like a hockey player there.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, can you explain, and we've seen throughout the entire camp, defense pinching in. It was on the scrimmages in Halifax, has gone into the games, and now everything is going in for the blue line.
Yeah, I mean, coaches are really into the D being aggressive and making sure that we're right up against whatever forward that we have on our side. So I like that. I like the aggressive part of the game. So that really feeds into my game. So I'm trying to jump on that as much as I can, and hopefully the coaches are happy with me.
How much is it a bit of a curve to learn the system? Everybody talks about the system that Mike Babcock has and the whole organization plays now right down into the Marlies. And I wonder how much of an adjustment it is, or if it's just little things here and there, or is it really something that you have to sit down, get your head around, watch the videos, see where you were on the ice, see where you need to be in order to be playing it right? How difficult is it to do all that?
Mm-hmm, yeah, I feel like it's different for each guy. I mean, it depends how you came up and how you've played prior to this, I guess. But even for D versus forwards, I don't think it's too much different for D. But I know that it's pretty different for forwards. And like Coach said yesterday, you don't know the system until you're playing it fast, like at game speed. So until you actually know it and get it to be almost muscle memory, you gotta make sure you get that down before you can jump into a game and do it right.
Well, we've got Zach Hyman on tap. I'm going to ask you one more question here. As you move to the professional ranks, the offense has always been a part of your game all the way through. You had a little bit of taste with the Marlies hanging around last spring, and of course getting to make your debut in the playoff game in Albany. How much more difficult is the transition to 200 feet hockey, especially the defensive end, now that you're making the jump?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's better at every next level, right? So I kind of come in, you try to play your game, you try to play the offensive defenseman, kind of like that I'm known for. But it's kind of hard to jump in against the better players and do that right away. So you kind of focus on your defensive part of the game and make sure the coaches are happy with you in that aspect, and then maybe you get more comfortable and jump into the offense.
Let me just ask you one more thing, because as you joined last year, you did a lot of work, Scott Peller and all the player development folks that are with the Leafs and the Marlies as well. How advantageous was that for you to get that kind of very direct feedback about the way you play, maybe the way you skate, the things you do in the game?
Oh, it was unreal. I mean, last year I even had Mike Ellis come down and skate with me and just make sure that just little things, not even like, oh, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. It's just kind of like how you feeling, like, and then just work on little skills that might give me a little advantage over guys. And I mean, this summer being here and last summer, the low amount that I was here, it's very advantageous, I think, for this organization to have this great assets here, and being able to come in and have most of the coaching staff there every day, and like all the trainers and everything. Yeah. I think that's a big step for organizations. I'm sure other teams will be looking up to that and figure that out soon enough.
Well, we're going to let you go. The uniform looks great. The hair's perfect for these pictures, because it's got to be. These are the ones we're looking at all year. Yeah. In case in point, that shiner last year.
Yeah.
Anyway, Travis, thanks very much.
Yeah,
we're going to bring Bobby back in, and good luck the rest of the way.
Good.
Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah,
Our inaugural guest. I wish we had parting gifts, but we just don't.